Welcome back, everybody, to Brats in the Back Row. I'm Allie,
I'm Emily.
I'm Elena.
and this is the podcast where one of us forces the others to watch a movie of our choosing, and then we sit here and we talk about it. And we talk about it whether we like the movie or not, which apparently you all did. You all don't like this movie, this staple from my childhood.
This was a staple?
This is a staple?
We watched
Girl,
this.
no.
We had this movie on DVD, and we watched it at least twice a month for family movie night.
Oh my god.
Whoa. That's way
We
too
watched this movie a
much.
lot. And we
Okay,
watched
and
this
how
a lot. Yes.
how
Tell-
often was family movie night?
Every day.
Once a week, maybe. Every day. We actually watched the movie every day. Once a weekend?
Okay.
Young cinephile.
Yeah, Saturdays. I just remember we watched this movie all the time. When my dad wanted to watch a movie with us, it was either Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes, Gone in 60 Seconds. I think that was it.
That's a crazy. All right.
We have two options here.
Oh,
That's it.
Michael Bay's Transformers with Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes. So we watched Gone in 60 Seconds, the 2000 version with our favorite Coppola, Nicolas Cage. And Angelina Jolie is in this, which I did not realize, because I need you all to know that the last time I watched this movie, I must have been like 8. So there was a lot that I understood this time around.
That I know.
that I
Yes.
know. Yeah. I also learned that there was an original version of this movie, also called Gone in 60 Seconds, that came out in 1974. And that was because usually when the brats suggest a movie that we're going to watch for the week, we send out some sort of link of like where to watch it. And when I was looking for a link, I found one for like on the Internet Archive, and I was like, oh, perfect. Except it was the 1974 movie.
It was
and so
the
all
wrong
week,
one.
it was the wrong movie. And so all week when I was reminding everyone what movie we were watching, I had to say not the 1974 one, we're watching the 2000 one with Nick Cage.
Yes.
Yes.
Did we all complete the assignment?
No. Yes, I did.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
No, I did not.
We watched
Where
the
am I?
correct movie. What show is this? Also, it's so hot. I might
It's
pass
so
out.
hot
No.
here in Southern California. It is boiling. It has been 100 for the past week and a half. Every day. I want to die. Yeah, it's been way too hot. My mom and I went to Knott's Berry Farm yesterday because my mom was like, let's go. She was, I don't know, was going through something. She doesn't have to go to jury duty. She got like, she was supposed to go, but they called her and they were like, you don't have to go yesterday or tomorrow or today. And my mom was all sweet. And so she was like, let's go to Knott's. And I was like, okay. And then it was so fucking hot at Knott's. But every single ride was a walk-on. Even Ghost Rider was 5 minutes.
Oh,
Hey.
We
the
waited an
best
hour
scenario.
and like a half for the long
And
wait.
is that because it was a Tuesday or because it was 100 degrees?
I don't know. It was a lot of little babies there, which I was like, get the baby out of the heat. Get the babies.
Get the baby
Stop
out of the
bringing the babies into the heat. But yeah, I think it was a mixture of both. Well, mostly because it was a Tuesday. It was like, and we only went for a little bit. We only went from like 11 a.m. to like 2 p.m. because it got so hot. We were like drenched. We were and it was just, and then we got Mrs. Knott's chicken to bring home, which was delish.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but it's been so hot here. And it's September, and this is when summer starts in California, and it makes me sad.
I had to go in early for work today, and my favorite coffee shop, local coffee shop, has put on their fall menu. All their pumpkin stuff is back. So I went and got myself a pumpkin chai latte, and it was delicious.
I want one. I don't have any reason to go up there, so I'm like, oh.
Right. But you could go get something and bring it to me on the way back.
You're already gonna come steal. I made brownies, and she's like,
Yeah.
"I'm coming tomorrow morning," and I was
I'm
like,
coming
"Oh."
The really fun thing is I now work really close to where Emily lives, and sometimes I drive past Emily's house and I just think
Oh.
I could stop. I could stay here.
Oh.
I could just pull up. No.
knock on the door. I'm home.
I'm home. Just stopping to say hi before I go home or go to work. No.
But I made brownies today. I did
Yes. Go.
They were delish. Next week I'm making, or once we finish the brownies, which may be a week and a half. I'm gonna make spice cake with pumpkin pie filling because I have some. Allie is sobbing. Actually, for the listeners, Allie has thrown the mic.
That's so beautiful. You're also really brave for turning on the oven in this heat because we won't.
I'm very grateful to have working air conditioning. We used to not have working air conditioning, and now we do. And thank God.
It's beautiful. We have working AC, but my last summer we used it like whenever we wanted, and the bill came in really high. So my dad was really strict on it this summer. We can't turn it on until after 8:30.
8:30 p.m.
30.
It's night.
So I have this tiny little fan, and she works overtime for me.
That's fair.
She does it all. But yeah.
Not even we at least like AC during the hottest parts of the day, like a 2 to 5 at least.
Oh, stubborn, and we're gonna revolt soon. Don't you worry.
Oh, and the
Okay.
uprising hat
don't
is
you worry.
commencing. Okay, all right, then that's good.
Good.
There we go.
May, what are you doing? May's coming down next week.
Nope, week after.
Week
No,
after?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
This is why we need that shared calendar.
I'm updating it as we speak. You all know.
You're all... Well, Emily and Jonathan are on mine now. I need to add May and Sarah onto
Okay.
mine.
Are you just
and
the busy?
Well, I said it that way because I don't want you to see why I'm busy.
Oh, I'm giving you exact things. Being like, this is where I am. This is what...
Okay.
That's your prerogative.
I have no shame. I love to tell people everything. I've noticed that. I'm trying to be, sorry, not to like intrude, but like, I'm trying to be more mysterious. I was like, I wish I was so mysterious. I can't. Every time I talk to someone, I'm like, I need to tell you everything that's on my mind right now.
You are, I say this love and light, you're the last person I would think of as mysterious.
Woo! I wish I was. I wish I was like cool, mysterious. I guess aloof, but like in a good way, like in an intellectual way.
No.
But I
You're
can't.
so open and out there,
just
which is
out
great,
there.
you know? But it's not the vibe that you want, and you're failing at it.
You're so giving.
And you're a failure.
You're a failure.
That's what it felt. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah. I will say, I was gonna say this in the group chat, but then I was like, I don't really want to harsh anyone's vibe. First of all, I don't think the shared Google Calendar is going to help
No.
in
No.
your guys' like
No, 'cause we're all
planning
busy.
abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't think I need to be on it, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless.
No, you're gonna be on it, and we want a full schedule.
I don't think you want.
I want to know.
You want to know?
Okay.
You're just gonna know when I'm free and when I'm not. And even then, if it says free, you still have to double check with me, because maybe I just didn't put it on the calendar.
You got plans.
I got plans. I'm spontaneous sometimes.
Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows?
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Wait.
Alright.
What are you doing in
When?
life, May?
Oh yeah.
What am I doing? This past weekend I went to my cousin's wedding.
Ooh.
I told the brats a little bit about it. I was intentionally coy because I wanted to tell them stuff in person. But we can wait until off pod to share the gossip.
Are we gonna see each other off pod when you're here in 2 weeks? Is
What?
there a window? Are we
I-
gonna see each other?
We will. I'm thinking it'll be us and Sarah, because it'll be.
Is there a
Yeah.
5-minute window
where
that
Sarah
I can
can.
squeeze you in?
Because I was thinking we would. I mean, this is up to interpretation, but what I was thinking, or whatever you
Okay.
want, is we all go to Silver Palace when May comes back,
Yes,
because we can
I
all.
was thinking that.
Because May needs dumplings.
Yes.
Right
Also,
on.
it's
Right
fall,
on.
which is usually
And I want
fall is
dumplings.
usually when we would go to Silver Palace.
Yes.
It's fall.
This
Yes.
is true.
It's time.
But yeah, I was gonna say I'll say I've said this already, but like one, the wedding was boring. It was not
Most
a
weddings
fun
are.
wedding at all. It was not a dry wedding, but it technically was because all they had to drink was like lemonade and like Michelob Light.
That's
Was the
awful.
lemonade good?
It was awful. And like I was able to drink the beer. I was. Because I don't like beer.
No.
I don't like the taste of it, but this one was so non-alcoholic that I could just like throw them back, you know?
Hey,
Period.
damn right.
But I didn't get tipsy at all.
Oh.
So there was no point. The wedding was also incredibly conservative in like a really funny way.
Oh.
Because
What?
during the actual like ceremony or whatever, I think the officiant is like one of their friends or whatever. I also think he might be a pastor, but I'm not actually sure.
And
I didn't
they
ask too many
let
questions.
anyone do that, really.
They'll let anyone be an officiant at a wedding, and I want to be an officiant at a wedding. But I digress. But part of like the speech that the officiant was giving before the whole like, do you take this person to be your lawfully wedded spouse or whatever, it was basically like a sermon. If you ever gone to church and then you know the sermon, anyways. It was basically a sermon, and the gist of the sermon was that he was like, husbands, it is your job to love your wife more than yourself. And I was like, okay, that's a normal statement.
Interesting.
I think that's a pretty normal statement. Whatever. And then he was like, wives, it is your job to be completely subservient to your husband.
No, bad.
I was like, that's not normal.
That's not normal.
There are kids at this wedding. What are we doing? It was so funny. I almost started laughing out loud, but I couldn't.
Shut up.
That would be disrespectful.
Who cares? There's crazy shit going down.
I know, but I was just like, I can't. I want to get drama. I don't want to start the drama.
That's fair.
But yeah, that was my big weekend. It was great.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Conservative weddings.
Conservative
Is
wedding.
that side of the family conservative, or is it just the pastor or whatever?
Well,
They hired
no.
the most conservative guy on accident.
They're ooh.
Well,
rough.
no, it's so weird because, like, for some reason, both sides of my family, like my mom's side and my dad's side, are heavily religious.
Oh.
Very, like, conservative religious but, like, my dad's side has, like, always been like that. Like, I've
Okay.
always known that. But my mom's side, it's felt like they've steadily, like, exponentially become more religious as the years pass. You know?
Mhm.
Like, they all work for the Salvation Army. I don't even think they volunteer there anymore.
Oh, it's
they
like
work for the
job.
Salvation Army. It's their job. I know that all of my cousins on like that side of the family that work for the Salvation Army, they've all met their significant others at the Salvation Army.
What the hell? What is happening
What
at the
an
Salvation
interesting
Army?
place to find love.
I don't know. But like this is like the same side of the family as the cousin with the Yahweh tattoo.
No,
Like it's
not
that
Yahweh
family.
tattoo.
Yeah.
It's always the damn Yahweh tattoo.
Yeah. And so like they're all like religious, and then I'm the freak over here, just like, what are we doing?
Guys, open your eyes!
Open your eyes, sheeple.
Sheeple! I was about to say sheeple!
Sheeple!
That's what you should have yelled at the wedding. Yo, sheeple!
I should have, but I was surrounded. I was cornered.
They got
I was
me.
in enemy
They all got me.
territory. But yeah.
Insane. All right. Well.
Yeah.
No. That's all. Anybody
That's
else
all
have
I
anything?
got.
Yeah, that's all you got. I could tell you all about my TB test. It's so damn hard to get a TB test.
I thought you were saying TV, as in
Oh.
television.
It's my screen test. I'm gonna be making a bunch of pictures these days.
I was so confused.
No, my tuberculosis test.
Oh.
Because I work with children.
TB,
And I'm
TB.
starting.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah, I have to go get tested for tuberculosis. I went to do 2 different urgent cares yesterday. One in the morning, and they were like, "We don't take your insurance." And I was like, "Okay, awesome. It's just that the other place has a really long wait." And she was like, "Well," and I was like, "No, I get it. You can't do anything about it." So then after work, I go to the other place, and she goes, "We don't do TB tests." Oh, okay, awesome.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks. I'm gonna go home now. So today,
So I've given all these children tuberculosis.
I've
Yes.
given all of them tuberculosis. I was inspired by my ability to not be able to get a TB test to start listening to John Green's new book, which is Everything is Tuberculosis. And I've learned so much. I'm halfway through it already.
Okay.
Because I keep driving around places to get a TB test. And so I'm just in the car listening to Everything is Tuberculosis.
And being like, man, I wish I had a tuberculosis test.
I wish I
So
didn't
fun.
get tuberculosis.
And so today I go to my primary doctor and I'm like, "Hello, can I get a TB test?" And they're like, "Why?"
You
Why?
just walked up to your primary
Just
doctor?
give me a TB test. Why do you care? I just want to know. I just want to know. It's not because I want to know. It's because I need it. Because I need for my job.
I need it.
Ah! And I was like, "You can just sign this paper that said, like, saying I don't have TB." But like, there was like a miscommunication. I didn't know how else to explain it to her. I got a TB test. So now I have to go back in 2 days so they could check that I don't have TB.
What if you
They
do?
can
Yeah.
That'd be
confirm that I'm
crazy.
negative. That would be insane.
What if tuberculosis?
Hey, remember a month ago when I had bronchitis and I
Uh-oh.
couldn't breathe?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It could happen.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone should go read or listen to Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green and do some research on TB and other illnesses. The air turned on. Pause. I have to close my window.
Okay.
Man, it's not even 8.
It's not even 8. I'm turning it the wrong way. Don't let the air out. There. Okay. Isn't that crazy that we have ways to cure things and we just don't use it?
Yes.
Today Florida said they were getting rid of all childhood vaccine mandates, which is
Yeah.
not good. Really bad, actually.
you
Really
guys-
bad.
Did you guys see that some people aren't giving their dogs rabies shots because they think it's gonna give the doggy
Wait.
autism?
Autism. Dogtism. What is that?
Autism.
If we talk about dog autism, Duncan, my dog. I know.
And if that's what you're worried about, if you are in a place in your life where you can worry about dog autism, you are so privileged. That's what you're worried
It's
about?
true, though. You know, you make a good
That's what
point.
you're worried about.
Make a
Go
good point, Allie.
outside! Touch some grass. I'm mad
Look
now.
at the
You're
sun.
worried about dog autism?
Maybe
You don't deserve that dog.
Duncan doesn't have dog autism, but I think he has dog ADHD.
Probably. Maybe Duncan's just a dog.
No, there's something wrong with it. And he's part of this family? I know that's a neurodivergent dog. I know.
Oh yeah. No.
He has his shots, he's fine. I can speculate.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my dog has a doggy anxiety disorder.
Oh,
I
that's a real thing, actually.
that I understand. That's real. Doggy autism.
Dogtism.
I have some
Autism.
strong words, but I'm gonna keep them to myself.
What do you think they get hyperfixated on?
What do you think a dog gets hyperfixated on?
Who knows?
Dogs
I'm not a dog!
That's a great question.
Somebody's gonna wanna cancel me.
I'm a
because
journalist,
like,
damn it.
You know what? Bring Duncan in the room. Let's talk.
I don't want to. He'll go through my trash.
Someone's gonna want to cancel me because I don't believe in dog autism.
Oh, Allie's like, and I believe in cancel culture.
Do dogs actually get autism?
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Wait,
How do you even
I'm Googling
test
it
for
right
that?
now.
What is even, like, their brains are different than ours.
Brains are different than ours.
Okay.
Also, why are you checking for that?
Okay. According to naturevet.com.
I don't know.
Reliable source.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I need an easy answer. It's a yes or no, baby.
They're like, we're not sure yet. We're trying to figure it out. Sometimes he
Wait.
lines his toys up.
Duncan does. Oh my god.
Stop.
It's happening. He's got his shots. He's fine.
Okay.
I
So you
believe
think
in
that the shots
medicine,
do-
but I believe also in neurodivergency.
Okay. TBD.
Okay.
to be determined.
Okay. According
Uh-huh.
to naturevet.com,
Reliable
dogs cannot be autistic because they don't have the developmental abilities that humans do.
Not in my world. Not in the world
mine.
I live in.
Yeah, but dogs can have I think all of the other
Every other
problems.
neurodivergence. No, wait a minute.
Wait, is OCD neurodivergent? No, that's like an anxiety thing. It can
STD?
stem from anxiety. No, OCD.
Oh.
That's not a neurodivergence.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Dogs can have a similar condition. It's not autism. They have a similar condition called canine dysfunctional behavior. This inhibits the dog's ability to learn social skills, particularly from other dogs, but it's very rare.
He's masking. Oh my god, I understand.
Okay, we have to talk about the movie now. So, the movie! We watched a movie. It's called Gone in 60 Seconds. It's the 2000 version with Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie, who I just realized was in this movie because I haven't seen it in years and years and years. I was a wee child when I last saw it. And now I understand a lot of things. So yeah, Nick Cage is in this. This is pre-National Treasure. Angelina Jolie is in this. This is post-Girl Interrupted, but pre-Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
Volatile time.
You're welcome.
This is also
there's a
pre-9/11.
Pre 9/11.
Important.
Yes.
Important.
Yes. Important. It's also directed by Dominic Senna. I don't know who this is.
Dominic Sessa?
No,
Dominic
is it
Sessa.
Sessa?
No.
It's probably Sessa, yes.
Definitely.
I don't know who it is. I don't know.
I don't know who that guy
He
is.
did California, Whiteout, Swordfish. I don't know any of these movies.
I don't know either. So, there
don't
you
know.
go.
Okay.
Sorry to this man. If I saw him walking down the street, I wouldn't recognize him. So, the plot for this movie. There's this dude named Kip, and he's bad at stealing cars. What does he do when he steals this car? He steals a nice shiny Porsche at the beginning of the movie. How does he steal it? He throws a brick through the window. He calls it his tool. He says, "This is my tool." He throws a brick through the window.
And then later in the movie, the cops
Yes.
come and they're all, "Oh, these must be professionals." And you go, "Now wait a second.
No,
That
wait a
guy just
second.
threw a brick through a window."
And I'm gonna get to that because some of these people, professionals, they know what they're doing. These kids don't know how to steal cars.
We're gonna talk about one kid in particular.
One kid in particular. But he steals this Porsche. He breaks the number one rule of doing illegal things, which is if you're gonna do something illegal, don't do something stupid while you're doing it. He's going 80 miles an hour and runs a red in a Porsche that he stole.
Good.
So if you're trying not to get caught, he's trying to get caught. What did he think was gonna happen?
Maybe he
Driving
wants,
a stolen Porsche
maybe he wants to
80
go to
miles per
jail.
hour. Maybe. Well, that wasn't where he was going because he gets caught by the bad guy.
Oh yeah, he does.
This Englishman who he was stealing cars for.
Why is he English? Unclear, actually.
Unclear.
He's just an
Well,
evil British man.
Well, I know he's an Englishman who ends up in America because he got kicked out of Italy and France. Because he's
Sure.
so bad. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. They call him the carpenter, and it's because he makes tables and stuff.
Is that why? I missed that. And then I missed
miss
that, and
that?
then I was watching at the end, and I was like, why is he so like Nick Cage has that like end table thing, and I was like, why is
Yeah,
this so
he
much for
breaks
him to
it.
deal with?
He's really upset that Nick Cage breaks his table. It's because he made it.
Wow.
Well, that's his whole.
That's his
That's
craft.
his whole because
His
his
hobby.
craft because he makes a casket and he's like, if you don't deliver the 50 cars to me, I'm gonna put you in one of these.
The idea that he made it is so funny. And he's all, and this is my little, I have a little hobby.
Like
Hobby.
Jesus.
He's got a lot of time to kill. All these
Like
people steal
Jesus?
cars for him.
And I made this cross.
Like,
And this is where you will go if you don't give me these cars.
so, Kip is bad at stealing cars. He doesn't steal the amount of cars that he's supposed to. His crew almost gets caught by the police. He gets caught by this evil British man and almost gets smashed by a car. And so Nick Cage has to come and bail him out. Nick Cage, a Coppola. Let us not forget.
Schwartzman's cousin.
Yes.
I think his uncle's Francis.
Yeah, so they're cousin.
Yeah.
Schwartzman cousin.
They're all cousin. Yes. So, here's the mission. They have to steal 50 cars in 3 days. And Nick Cage is apparently so good at stealing cars that when he left Long Beach 6 years before this movie takes place,
By the way, Long
auto
Beach.
theft went down 47%.
He was almost
One man.
half the crime in Long
Half
Beach.
the So they steal he gets his crew together, and then Kip brings his useless friends, and they.
And I need to talk about one of these useless friends, who I love, James Duval.
James Duval. Oh, I got him mixed up with Robert Duval.
No, James Duval.
James
He's
Duval.
the little.
And
He's
they're not
the.
related.
He's the. What?
They're not related. I had to look it up.
He's the boy in the leather jacket with the earrings, and he's. I love him in all the Greg Araki films.
Oh yes.
He's
Yes.
the one who he can order pizza like nobody else.
He's
or
the
whatever.
dumb one.
Yeah.
Someone.
But,
I get you.
Oh my god, I love him so much. I literally I didn't know he was in this. I wasn't paying attention during the credits. I was putting on makeup, and then I was all James Duval, and then I saw him. I was like, is that James Duval? I was like, oh, James Duval, so handsome, so beautiful.
But he does steal a car that isn't on the list, and it is filled with cocaine.
Heroin.
Heroin. In the original movie, because I did watch the original movie just to compare and contrast, it's cocaine.
Well, heroin wasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I
When was
see.
heroin invented?
I
No,
don't
by the 70s it was invented.
That was the joke, May.
I'm sorry!
Oh my god. When was heroin invented?
I didn't know it was a joke. Um,
What was the drug
yeah.
addiction in the 1930s? What?
Opioids.
Opioids.
About 1900 is when it really popped off, but 1874 was when it was like first made.
So it wasn't like big yet.
Big heroin.
Heroin hadn't come on the scene.
Oh. Yeah, I watched that one too. The 1974 version is fine.
And you know,
It's mostly just like, it's a bunch of shots. Oh. What? I thought you guys froze. You were so still.
no, I was just still.
You were just still. It's just a lot of shots of fancy cars. I couldn't really follow the plot. I had no idea what was going on.
You know that cocaine in the 1974 one is real.
They were just like, can everyone just pitch in?
Everyone, I know, hand it over, come on.
Hand it over. We'll give it back. They have a little list of how much they're borrowing from everyone. We'll give it back. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. So, what did we think of the movie?
It's just the Fast and the Furious, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
worse,
Yeah.
but better,
But
because
worse.
James Duvall is in it.
James Bond. This is Fast and the Furious's annoying older cousin, I think. Actually, older cousin.
When did the first one
This
come
came
out?
first.
2000.
2005.
Came out 2001.
But 9/11.
Oh.
9/11.
Oh, 9/11. That
Yeah, because
presentation we watched.
remember presentation. F1 is correlated with
With 9/11, that's right. And then the other one, it's like Katrina.
Katrina.
We talk about this a lot.
Walker.
We've talked about this before, but a girl in our senior thesis class, we will never forget this, did her thesis correlating the Fast and Furious movies with major U.S. events. Like,
Yeah.
and was so serious about it.
I think about it all the time because it had nothing to do with our degree.
We have an English degree. I like with some of us, we didn't. You can do it on movies, like it was fine, but it really had nothing to do with like textual analysis. Like
I wasn't analyzing.
creating
She
a whole
Googled
new-
what happened this year.
Yeah. That paper must have been really interesting to read.
Can we
I want
ask-
to read that.
can we
so
ask-
badly?
for the,
Oh.
we were like, hey man,
I think he keeps all those files.
can you pull a file real quick? I want to read something.
Please.
Please.
I'll give you $5.
Wow, He's a wow, $5.
Guys, like, not to toot my own horn, but I was doing my senior thesis and like using the same project for a fellowship that I was getting paid to do research for. I was inventing a whole new section of like English literature studies, and this girl waltzed in with her 9/11 presentation.
She literally, the PowerPoint presentation for everyone was literally like poster of the first movie and then the towers falling. Like that was it. And then she's like, okay, and then the stock market crashed. And then Katrina. And it was like, what is happening?
And you know for a fact that every single person in that class got an A, which is so fucking frustrating.
So annoying. We should ask him. Did somebody fail? Did people fail in that class?
Well, no, because
Who
we all
failed?
graduated.
Can we
all
retroactively fail people? I have some qualms.
Full honesty, whose was the worst? And you can tell us. We won't tell anyone except our podcast listeners.
and who are they? That was one of the worst ones. That was a bad one.
That was a bad one.
Speaking of that same person, though, the year before in our junior seminar, which I wish Sarah was here because Sarah would remember this. That same person did, we read, okay, for context, in that class, we read a lot of race heavy, like plays that this white professor shouldn't have been teaching. But, at the
The
end,
whole thing.
we had to do presentations and it was all like a big practice for our senior presentations. Did you remember?
Oh, I wasn't
And
in the class, but I remember that.
yes, because we
You
talk
were
about
like,
this every year. It's
guys.
on our list of topics that we talk about all the
I don't
time.
Because
know
it's
what this is.
crazy.
Because it's crazy. But this girl did a presentation on the power of friendship and how everything
Oh yeah.
we should all just be nicer to each other and kinder because we're all the same and whatever. But then she put a picture in the presentation of her and her black friend.
So
And that was her.
fucking
She was
crazy.
world peace. It was basically just like peace is possible because
Peace and
my
love. Peace
peace and
and
love
love.
is
Peace and
possible
love.
because me and my black friend get along.
Insane.
Awesome.
So
Insane.
crazy. And
And
if
you
you
know what?
guys seen,
Yeah.
if you've seen
Okay.
this girl, if you would ever see this girl, this was crazy. She is like white girl of all white girls. Like, it is
White girl of all white girls.
crazy.
Her grandfather was best buds with Richard Nixon.
Nixon.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No!
Yeah.
They were in the same frat together.
Yeah. Cause she told us this in our James Joyce class
He was
or whatever. And well, you weren't in it. I was in it. Allie, were you in that?
No. Sam,
Okay.
remember Sam? Sam was in that, I think.
Sam was in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really know why, but I think we had a project we had a project or whatever that was just like, show us a part of your life or whatever in any format that you want. And so she decides to give a PowerPoint on her family's history with, and she started it off by talking about how her grandfather was besties with Richard Nixon. And she was like, and this is like such a huge thing in our family. Like, we're so proud of this fact and whatever. It's awesome, dude.
That's so
What a ride or die.
crazy.
Me when my best friend steals the presidency. Me when my best friend does Watergate.
I was gonna say, my best friend, when we tried to dismantle the Democratic government.
Like, what is it? We listen and we don't judge.
No,
And that's what they are.
that's crazy. I did not
That's
know
crazy.
that. I remember.
I
Oh,
definitely told you that.
You probably
all of these
did, but I don't
memories.
remember because there were so many crazy things with that girl.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally just remembered another one. You were in this class. It was the literary journal class where a bunch of us in the English major had to, I think there was, had to come together, put a literary magazine, the school's literary magazine together. She was there. You were editor-in-chief.
I was editor in
so
chief
cute.
this year.
You were editor-in-chief. So we were looking at the year before's literary magazine to get inspiration and whatever. And there was a poem that somebody had submitted that was all in Spanish. And I knew who that student was. He was an international student from Peru. So his poem was in Spanish, it was beautiful, whatever. She asked, she goes, question, can the poems be like translated? Because they have the translation side to side. And last year's EIC was in the class and was like, we did ask that person, if it was okay if we added a translation, and they said no, and so we left it at that because it's the author's choice at the end of the day. And also, I was studying a bunch of things with language at the time, and I know that there's a bunch of issues with like translating
Yes,
stuff
translation
because it
is
doesn't
never
trans-
it's never gonna be the
That's
correct way.
Yeah. There's so many things that you can't you have to choose either if you're gonna like translate the words or if you're gonna translate feelings. There's like a bunch of ways it can go wrong.
And
It messes with like the originality of the art of the piece.
Right, and it's a personal thing as well.
It's
Like,
a
I want
personal
this in my own language. I have these own express. It's a whole there's a lot of complication and feelings involved with translation. 100%. I remember this.
Yeah, this was all explained to her, and at the end, and this is like, we were bringing up like, what are issues in this that we can fix for the next one. So this is a point that she's adding under the, this is a big issue we need to fix, that there needs to be translations. But we explained to her like the deal with translations, and that the writer of this piece didn't want it to be translated. And after that, we were okay. So that's done and over with. We're moving on to the next thing. Under her breath, I hear her say, "But I want to know what it says." Girl,
Maybe
pull
it's
up
not for you.
Google Lens.
Maybe it's not for you as well. Maybe
No, that too.
she's so
Google Translate it if you want to know so bad.
bad. It's so bad. I thought you were gonna talk about also in that class when we were looking at art at the end. We were like going through because we had like one spare thing that we needed. We were like, everyone just like come together and let's say yay or nay to this. And it was art by and on it the art, oh no, we were going through the book one final time, like one of the final times to be set off, and we were like, this is what this page is gonna look like, this is what this art piece is, blah blah blah. And one of the art pieces had it was a bunch of fruit, and it said, I'm a little fruity, you know, very clearly like referencing being gay, like, or queer in some way. Mm-hmm. And she raises her hand, and she sits in the front. She raises her hand, and I'm all, yes, because I was leading the class. I was like, yeah. And she's all, I don't know if I like that it says that. I don't really get it. What is it like? And I'm like, yeah, of course you wouldn't get that. And she was really bidding for it to leave. And so that made Jason and I put it in even more so. We're all, and this is going in.
And hey, girl, thank you for the memories.
Thank you for the memories.
Thank you for the memories.
I hope you got better.
We're gonna talk about this well into our 50s.
It literally, like, it's because it's just great. There's been crazy things.
We bring this up once a year.
Cause like, yeah, she had so many issues with the literary journal that she thought it would get changed because it personally offended her. And we were like, girl, no! Like, we're in charge, we don't care. Like, yeah. Anyway. It's crazy. She did anyway, this movie's like the Fast and the Furious. That's how we got onto this.
It's like the Fast and the Furious, but bad. Well, yeah. Well, Fast and the Furious also takes place in LA.
Yeah, it's is this happening at the same time?
No.
Is this a prequel?
No, I think this is just specifically happening in Long Beach, which is really funny in my head.
So they're also, it's the Long Beach and like downtown LA, like that, two factions.
Well, two different things are happening in this in Fast and Furious and in Gone in 60 Seconds. Because in Gone in 60 Seconds, they're stealing cars and then they're shipping them off.
Right.
They're not doing that in Fast and Furious. They're racing cars. They have the race.
They're having fun.
They're having fun in Fast and Furious. Yeah. May, what are your thoughts on the movie?
Allie, I love you the movie.
I know. I understand.
Yeah.
You have watched this before, like 2 years ago, and you didn't remember.
Because I went to go log it on Letterboxd after I watched it, and it said that I had already logged it before.
Girl, when did I see this?
When did I watch this?
Was it in the haze of watching Fast and the Furious?
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't investigate.
2 years
I was
ago.
like, I can't be bothered to investigate. But I was like, what the fuck?
It's so funny.
I think that's even. It wasn't even like 10 years ago or anything. It was.
It was recent.
A couple of years ago.
Like, it was pretty recent.
Relatively recently.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
2021.
I have like zero. I had zero memory of this movie.
Okay, 2021 is a pandemic watch, so you're forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. And it was really, James Duvall was the only reason I kept watching it. I love him so much.
Not Nick Cage. Not
Does
Nick
he have
Cage and
blonde
his
hair in
bad
this
acting.
movie? Or am I insane?
Kind of. Well, here's the thing. There's this orange filter over the movie.
Over every part of LA, of like
part.
Arizona where he lives.
Yeah.
There's like, listen, it's like the third world country filter like that gets put on.
And that's what's confusing to me, because, girl,
This
it's Long Beach.
This is Long Beach, man. You can go to the art. Like,
10 minutes away from here.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, girl, it's girl, I like it. Girl, it's Long Beach. Yeah, they're in like they're making it like so like this is a world you don't even know about. It's like, no, I do know it.
I know
Like,
Long Beach.
well,
I've been
actually,
there.
I've been there many a time.
It's not
They
that
haven't-
interesting.
They have
My
a nice
parents used to
aquarium
live there. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy. Apparently, because I was on IMDb, that's Dominic Sessa's like thing.
it's not Dominic Sessa. Dominic Sessa is the boy from Holdover. The Holdovers.
Not Dominic Sessa.
And
Dominic
also soon,
Senna.
Anthony Bourdain.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. No, this man's name is Dominic Senna. I forgot. He does that apparently. His thing is to put orange filters over his movie.
Oh, now, what is he trying to say? What is his artistic interpretation of that?
He's just like, that looks cool.
I like this, you guys. They're all, okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's like, they really are, they're at like the ports of Long Beach.
Yeah.
And they really, listen, they're trying to make it like this, like, you don't even know the rough and tumble streets. It's like, girl, I know the rough and tumble streets. Like, it's not that
I
difficult.
really thought
aquarium's
that they
right.
were in,
I
like,
like the
Mexico or
aquarium.
something, just based
No.
off of the filter.
It's Long Beach.
It's Long Beach, bro.
It's Long Beach, bro.
Girl, it's Long Beach. Like,
Long Beach.
other
So-
things about this movie. He has like multiple names. His real name's Memphis, but do they have like car stealing names?
Oh, you're wrong. His name is Randall.
His name, they call him Memphis. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Why?
His
nick-
car stealing
I
name
don't-
is Memphis.
I thought it was the
Car
other way
stealing-
around. I thought.
No.
Oh my God.
His
does
civilian
he-
name is Randall Rains,
How
but
does
he
get the
goes
name
by
Memphis?
Memphis.
How does he get there? How do you get a car stealing name?
Well, when you make up 47% of the auto,
then I'll know.
Then you get a name.
that's
I'm
how you
sorry.
get the name Memphis. Where was I? Well, Kip and all his friends, one of them's named Toby or whatever, but he has Mirror Man and that's it.
And that's all I know. One of them,
That's all I remember.
again, James Duvall.
James Duvall.
His character's
Fred.
name is like Frolf or something. Like, it's a weird name.
It's like Freb.
Fred. I think it's
There
Fred.
we go.
F-R-E-B.
is right.
Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah.
Freb. His name is F-R-E-B. What the hell name is that?
And this is my thing. I don't like Kip. But they don't even have. They're not good at stealing cars. His tool is brick. He gets
My
caught.
tool is brick.
His tool is brick. And his friends have not good nicknames. The only one who gets past, Mirror Man. That's kind of cool.
That's cool. That's at least something.
That's
Kinda cool.
something.
It's too long, but it's cool.
It's better than Freb.
What? This is just misspelled his Fred. Like,
And you know he thought of that, and he was like, "That's really cool." Don't ever talk to
badass. I'm a badass.
Also, what is Angelina Jolie's character name in
Oh,
this?
Sway.
Sway?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes, Sarah Sway
But
Wayland.
Okay.
That. I think that's
Yeah.
literally just Sarah and Waylon smushed together. Sway.
Yeah.
Can we talk about her hair?
Yeah.
Is her hair
'Cause I-
is her hair appropriation?
I think so, cause
I think so.
I think so, cause I think it's supposed to be dreads, but they also don't look like dreads at all.
Yeah.
No.
It's like
They're
it's
like
He locked her hair.
Twisted.
Yeah, it's like that we
Because
got stuck
after-
in the process, but we had to leave. Like,
Because it's not braided or anything. They're
No.
just like sections of hair twisted. And the thing is that after a few days in the movie, they start to untwist and her hair gets more straight. And then it gets retwisted, which when she had time to do that, I don't know.
she was waiting. She's stealing a car. She's all, and hold on.
And hold. Just let me
She's
twist.
like, she's calling up her hair salon. Hey, can you
Hey,
squeeze me in? I
girl,
have to steal cars tonight.
I need a touch up.
Emergency.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy tonight. Oh, you got a date? No, I'm stealing 50 cars.
You know how the crime is at 47%? Well, it's going up, baby.
Going up. We're bringing it back.
In a
How do
big
we feel about the
way.
fact that how do we feel about the fact that he was given 3 days to steal 50 cars, but really he only steals them in the last 12 hours
It sucks.
of his...
You have so much time.
Okay, I was so confused by that because they're stealing the 50 cars in 3 days. First of all, 50 cars, too many cars. I got bored after they did like the first two. I was like, we gotta do this 48
A lot of
more times.
repeating. A lot of repeating in this movie.
Yeah, let's keep fucking going, guys. But then they were talking, like, the evil British guy, Carpenter or whatever, he's talking and he's like, you were given, like, 12 hours to do this job. And I was like, 12 hours? What happened to 3 days?
It's so
Confused.
crazy because it's like he spent so much time like acquiring a team and like getting the logistics down and dilly-dallying. There was so much dilly-dallying, and then he's like, oh no, they barely get the car, and he really doesn't. He's like, time's up. It's like, yeah, you maybe time's up wouldn't happen if you tried a little harder.
Technically he doesn't. He could have made it. He was close, but technically he doesn't complete the 50 cars because Eleanor gets busted up at the end.
He does a jump. He jumps over an active crime scene in this movie from a ramp. And it's like, why?
He had to get the car in.
I gotta
He
go.
had to save Kit.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. I gotta go. And when you gotta go, you gotta go.
There's also a scene in this movie. Sorry. There's also a scene in this movie where he's in downtown LA. He's on like 4th and Main. And he is driving, and he's like driving backwards, and he passes a kid, and the kid is all right. Like, it's like the kid smiles and he smiles back, and it's like, what is happening?
Well, because
He's
kids
just so cool.
He recognizes Gabe. It's so cool. Me too.
Like, I was like,
Me
what
too.
the fuck?
It's that scene and the scene where they're all... I need your opinions on this. The scene where before they go out and they start stealing cars and they're gathered around and Nick Cage goes, get me Lowrider. Can we play Lowrider?
No, we can't. It'll be copyright.
No.
Everyone knows what Lowrider by War is.
Yeah. And he just kind of sits there. He
Like meditates. Like he like
gets in the zone.
he gets in the zone. I literally like was watching. I was like, what's happening? Like, I was like, is he like focusing into Lowrider by War?
That's what's happening.
Why? Like, and then it's like a split-second scene. It is so quick. It doesn't take any time at all, and then they're on to the next thing. I was like, why? What the fuck just happened?
That's it.
There's another crazy scene. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, there's the scene where they're like under they're in the LA River, like under the 6th Street Bridge, and it's like Grease.
yes.
They're racing like in Grease.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And he does the thing that they do in Fast and the Furious. He hits the nitrous oxide and he's gone.
It's out of there.
Out of there. They're never catching him. Okay. I have fun facts now. If no one else has
Okay.
anything to say.
Fun facts, fun
Fun
facts, fun
facts? Fun
facts.
facts. Fun facts. Okay. In the scene where Mirror Man is talking to the lot attendant and he's like distracting him as they steal, I think it's the Hummer. There's a sign behind him that says, "If you leave your car unlocked, it will be gone in 60 seconds." And that's a sign that was seen in the original movie too. So a nice little callback.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. There were okay, so Eleanor is Memphis's car that he's tried to steal like 3 different times now, and every time it fails him in some way, almost gets him killed in some way. She is a GT Shelby Mustang. She's gorgeous. But the car in the movie isn't a real GT Shelby Mustang. It's a 1967 Mustang fastback. Like they used those parts
So they're
to make
lying to
this
me.
car.
I'm being lied to.
They're
lying.
lying. You're being
They're
lied to.
liars.
And Nick Cage,
There
you will
were
find. I will find you.
Oh, okay. 7 Eleanor replicas were made for the movie. They were used for stunts. 5 of them were totaled in the stunts and everything that they do in this movie, all the crazy stuff. So there were 2 left. One of them went to Nicolas Cage, and the other one went to Jerry Bruckheimer, who is the producer of this movie. And Nicolas Cage regularly takes his car out for little joy rides, and Bruckheimer is afraid of driving his because it's too nice.
And
Right.
when Nick Cage is driving, the little joyride's doing a jump across active crime scene.
Yeah.
Across. Well, for this movie, he did like stunt driving school. So part of that chase scene near the end is
Okay.
improvised. That's just him going.
Oh, he went.
Hey.
Fuck you! They're all Nick. Don't. No, Nick. Don't. They're freaking out.
What is he doing?
He's
How is he
crazy.
gonna do
It's
that?
Tom Cruise.
Who gets a shout
Who
out?
gets a shout out in this movie?
Tom
Oh,
Cruise.
little Tom
At
Cruise
the-
cameo.
Little Tom Cruise cameo, except not really.
Not
Do
really.
you think they had to pay him to use his name? He seems like that kind of guy.
It's like a 20. They're all Nick. They're all Tom. Here you go.
He gets royalties every time this movie gets played.
And I gave money straight to Tom Cruise.
I
To
I
his
just zelled Tom.
pocket.
into his pocket. Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, when Kip's gang first gets busted, the detective who's on the case says, "I don't care if this car goes to Tom Cruise, we have to impound all of them while they're doing the investigation." But yeah, there is one real Shelby GT 500 in the movie, and that's the movie that comes out at the end that they give Memphis once everyone is like cool and whatever. It's the one that Kip gives to Memphis. That one's real. The owner consented to the vehicle being used as long as they gave it back. Every part that could be like unbolted. Okay, I'm back. Don't yell.
It's an
weird.
original blank.
It's in a. It has to be returned in its original condition. So the owner was like, "You can borrow this for the movie, but just give it back."
And then they pinched Nick Cage's cheek. Oh, like, Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
And then they threw it over that ramp. No, not really.
Oh, ah!
Yeah,
Nick
that's
Cage's
the car they used for the
pure
stunts.
strength.
Yes. So yeah. Nick Cage did driving school. Angelina Jolie also did like stunt driving school for this, and somebody else I can't remember, but not like Nick Cage did. Nick Cage went all in because he took it up as a hobby after this.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And if you see
Yay.
Nick Cage as stunt driver on a movie, don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. Okay, there's a scene where the Sphinx, who is the guy who doesn't talk, and Mirror Man, they steal a Hummer. And there's a snake in the Hummer, antics ensue. They toss they push a cop car off of a ramp. They're going down like the spiral thingy.
Mhm.
That was an accident. That wasn't
Oh, no.
scripted.
A man
They-
has died.
A man died on set and it's on camera. Not originally. So Vinnie Jones, who is the Sphinx, he pushed the stunt driver just a little off the ramp, and so the car fell off. And then after he said to the stunt man, "That'll teach ya."
What?
What?
And
This
he had
is
a
your
vendetta against him.
and he actually had it out for him. But yeah, in that scene, there's like a snake in the Hummer, and it freaks Mirror Man out. In the original movie, I think this was like, or like I connected it. There's a scene where they steal a car, but there's a baby tiger in it, and the tiger jumps out.
Okay.
As there is always.
As
Yeah.
you know when
Is
you
there
kill
any-
that
Where was that
tiger.
This is
tiger in this
LA,
car?
baby.
Yeah. Robert Duvall worked with a professional car detailer. He plays Otto, who owns the garage. So he worked with a professional car detailer to prepare for his role. The guy who plays Detective Castleback, Delroy Lindo, spoke with police officers who specialize in auto thefts. But he also wore his gun and police gear to stay in character even when he wasn't in the shot. Weirdo!
Freak
Weirdo.
alert!
That's it.
Freak alert! The evil
Sway,
Duvall. James
the
Duvall,
character
the
for
good one.
Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall was in The Godfather.
He
He worked
was.
with Coppola.
Yes.
And now he's working with another Coppola.
Oh,
Nick
Sophia?
Cage.
No, Nick
sorry.
Cage.
I thought you meant like now. I was
No,
like,
no,
he's
no.
working with
Is
Sophia?
he dead? He may
No.
be dead. I don't know.
No, I googled it. He's alive. He's 94.
Oh, okay. He's an old man.
Yeah, he's an old man. The role of Sway was written especially for Angelina Jolie because women, you can steal cars.
Damn right.
What did I say? What did I say? Angelina did not need to be in this movie.
No.
No,
This is because you hate women.
I hate
Because
women,
women.
that's true. And it's a
Okay.
known fact about me.
She-
Misogynist.
apparently
They don't call me
because she-
misogynist Melina for nothing.
Okay. She she did this movie because she likes cars.
Wow.
So
Okay.
this is something she wanted. This
Deep.
is something she
Right
asked
on,
for.
Angelina.
All right.
Remember, if you're a woman, you can steal cars.
You can
And you can
steal
drive.
cars.
It's your
You
God-given
can drive
right.
them. It's your God-given right as a woman. I support women's rights and wrongs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
not.
No? Okay. Right after the movie was released, a bunch of Eleanor replicas based on the car in the movie.
Bunch of cars got
skyrocketed.
stolen.
Well, I read that apparently in the UK there was a Gone in 60 Seconds gang, and they did steal a bunch of cars.
A
and they're all in
gang?
prison now.
Nice.
Yeah, an auto theft gang. That was in 2012. I don't think they were like inspired by the movie or anything, but I don't know. They have the same name. They're all in jail now. They stole
Well,
Damn.
120 high-end cars in 3 days. No, not in 3 days. They did,
Okay.
but that would be crazy.
that'd be crazy. 12 hours.
12
But 12
hours.
hours. They said 50 in 12 hours. We can do better.
I'll one-up you.
And I take that as a personal challenge.
Yeah.
But people started trying to recreate the Eleanor after the movie came out. And so the executive producer, Denise Shakarian Haliki, had to file a copyright for Eleanor's likeness, and she won a court case against Carroll Shelby, who is the guy who owns the real GT500.
Wow.
The
Okay.
guy who designed it. Carroll Shelby, who he was in the movie with Christian Bale, Matt Damon.
Ford versus Ferrari?
Thank you.
Oh
That's
my
him.
God. That was all. Man.
Man, I like that movie too. But that guy,
movie.
she sued the guy who made the car, and she won. Go women.
Good job.
Women, you can.
Women.
Women. Yep.
Guys,
and
I have a
some-
question for you.
Okay.
Go. Okay.
In your opinion, do you think that car theft is a bad crime?
I saw this note that you made, and I was like, interesting. It's not the worst one.
No, there's 100% worse crimes.
Yeah. Do you think it's even like a notable crime?
It's.
My car goes missing. I'm pissed.
Like, should,
I guess it
should-
depends on the value of the car. Not to place the value on it, but if it's like what your used 2002 Honda Civic that has like 100,000 miles on it, I'm pissed, but not the end of the world. But if it's
Okay.
my one of a kind, classic car, I'm gonna be
Okay.
angry.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
in the long list of crime, I don't think it's the worst crime.
Okay. Okay,
No,
interesting.
it's not though. There's worse crimes, but it's definitely an inconvenient crime. And again, depending on like if I need my car, I need my car to go to work. If you're
Yeah.
stealing my car, there's a rich neighborhood just a few blocks from here. Go over there.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm always on the side
Don't
of the person that steals. So.
Yeah.
disclaimer, don't steal cars, but if you are, like, eat the
Dune and Long
rich.
Beach raise up those numbers.
Raise up those numbers.
Right.
They're a little
Raise up
low.
those
We gotta get
numbers.
up.
They're low every
Yeah.
they're a little low since Memphis Reigns left
Memphis
6
left.
years ago.
I mean, I don't know.
I think that in my brain, this isn't an opportunity for people to steal my car, but I think that like car theft is the lamest crime that one could do.
No, it's lame.
It's super
Especially
lame.
if it's like car theft, not like carjacking, where you're
Yeah.
taking someone out of a car. Like that's a assault in a way.
Right.
But
it's
if you're
like-
just like hot wiring a car,
That's fine. Because
Okay, that's
mostly
fine.
it's just an inconvenience. It's not actually gonna do anything. And like, stealing a car is kind of begging to be caught. Like, you're asking to get caught. Because they can just run the prints or whatever.
yeah, it's very easy in most cases to find a car that's been stolen.
That's
Yeah.
nowadays.
Nowadays, we have
Yeah,
technology.
Nowadays, we have technology.
Back
We've
when my
got the-
horse and buggy were being stolen, not so much.
That was
Yikes.
rough.
That was a rough time.
You're never getting that back.
Damn. The kids have cholera.
We gotta get west.
We have that.
How-
What?
We
I don't know
gotta
how
get
much more
west.
west I can get. I'm in the ocean if that happens.
Yeah, you guys are... We're pretty west.
We're pretty west, but before
The before times.
Before...
times when your horse and buggy gotta go west. Gotta get west. If you're gonna steal a car, like eat the rich, you know.
No, 100%. Like steal, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rich
steal a
people's
rich
cars.
person's car.
Yeah.
Don't take my car.
Don't take my car.
Yeah, my car has a ton of miles on it. You don't want that.
Yeah.
My front
Also,
bumper's
if
falling
you're-
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if
We
you're
all see
thinking
that.
of doing a crime, don't do car theft.
No, be cooler than that.
Yeah, this is a PSA from the brats.
Be
Don't
it,
do car
if you're gonna
theft.
do a crime, do a cool crime.
Do a cool one.
Shut that. Shut up.
And to end it off, I think we'll all like this. Nicolas Cage's Porsche's convertible was stolen a year after this movie came out, and a few weeks later, the police recovered it at the bottom of a lake.
Oh.
The end.
And he dove in, and he swam. He's all my car.
My unicorn, which is something that he says in this movie.
And then James Duvall's character doesn't know what a unicorn is.
He doesn't know. He didn't read
Duvall.
James Duvall. Yeah.
That's how I'll end it.
It-
Everybody go watch the Teen Apocalypse trilogy by Greg Araki. Good movie.
My question is it to end this, my question to you, if your car is on that list, what is the code name? What is the girl name that they're giving your car to steal it?
Big Mama.
Okay.
That was the first thing that came in my mind.
Okay.
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 I was gonna go simple. I was gonna say Samantha.
That's nice.
Or Dorothy. Maybe Dorothy. If you're gonna go a real name.
Cute.
Right. I think Maylena once said that my car would be Paula. Looks like a
Paula.
Paula.
Did I
is
say
what
that?
you said. You did say that. You
Did
were in
I?
the car with me. You
Baby
were
girl,
like,
I say a lot of things. I don't remember
Yeah.
all of it.
I do.
Thank you.
Everything.
Everything. But yeah. Well, that was fun. That was all for today. Sorry, let me pull myself together. Follow us at Brats in the Back Row on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe, do you like Gone in 60 Seconds? Can you steal a car in 60 seconds?
Can you?
Because truthfully, they're not doing this in 60 seconds, but that's
No.
a conversation for a different day. Um, what's your favorite car? Email us at bratsinthebackrow@gmail.com.
What's your license plate number?
Yeah.
Tell me now.
Where
Tell
can
us
I
the make
find
and model of your car.
your car? Yes. Tell us
What's
the
your
make and model of
driver's
your car.
license number? Tell us in the comments.
And throw in social security just to compare and contrast.
Have fun.
Maybe
And
ours
address.
aren't the-
Get your address in there as well.
Yeah. Tell us your credit card number.
Especially
Credit card
those
number.
3 on the back.
back. And what are the name of your childhood pet and your first grade teacher's name? Oh, yeah. I'm just wondering.
Just questions I have.
We are on Instagram, Brats in the Back Row, and we are on TikTok at BratsPod, and we're on Spotify, Brats in the Back Row, and you can like our episodes on there and leave little comments on there too. We love reading them. We don't get much. We love reading them when we do.
Just sad. Talk to talk.
We need more. Sad. I think that's it. I think whose turn? Maybe Sarah next week. Maybe Emily. Picking a movie next week.
Most likely Emily.
Okay. Nope.
Probably Emily.
I gotta
Yeah.
figure out. Damn. We just watched Velvet Goldmine. I gotta think of something else.
Now you gotta think of another movie. I feel like we've watched every movie.
Ever.
Ever.
And that's it. We can shut this.
And we're
We
done.
can shut the podcast down. We're done.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see you all next week with a movie from Emily or maybe Sarah if we're lucky.
Depends.
But yeah, depends. Whatever way the wind blows. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.